Tired of feeling like you're using a fraction of your Galaxy S25 Ultra's potential? Well, stick around to discover some of my favorite hidden features that I actually love using that can turn your phone into the Ultra device that it really is. First is in the realm of customization, and this is one of those features that Samsung didn't tell us we could do, but rather just silently added, and that is the ability to change the size of folders on your home screen. So if you want to create a more customized home page with larger and smaller folders, then all you need to do is hold down on the folder and click enlarge. It's as simple as that. Secondly is something that I immediately added after I saw it for the first time, and to do this you will need to add a fingerprint. Once you've added a fingerprint, head over to modes and routines and create a new one. For the if part, select unlock with fingerprint, and for the then select effects and then edge lighting effect once. Now once you select that, you can choose the style that you would like and even go into advanced to customize it even more. And then once you are done, every time you unlock your phone with your fingerprint, you will be greeted with this new custom unlock lighting effect. Now, if you are someone that switches between sound modes a lot and loves switching wallpapers as well, then the next one is for you. This one is also a mode that you can create where your wallpaper switches depending on what sound mode you are on, making it easier to firstly see if you are on loud, vibrate, or silent mode. Plus it changes your wallpaper as well, making it a cool customization feature to keep your wallpapers looking fresh always. So how it works is you go to modes and routines, and under the if, you select sound mode and which sound mode you want to have for the if. Next, under the then, you select wallpaper and change home screen wallpaper. From there, you can select the wallpaper that you would want for that specific sound mode and customize it exactly how you would like. And now when you switch between different sound modes, your wallpaper will change with it as well, making it easy to see which sound mode you are currently using, which can be a pretty cool feature. And then lastly is adding some effects on your wallpapers to really make them come alive. So to do this, all you need to do is hold down on your home screen and select wallpapers and style, then change wallpapers and scroll down to create with AI. Of course, here you can either create your own wallpaper using AI, or you can select photo ambient, and what this does is add weather effects on your wallpaper depending on your location and current weather. So if it's raining outside, it will rain on your wallpaper. If it snows, and so forth. All you need to do is select your wallpaper of choice, and once you have selected it, you can actually click the play button at the bottom for a live demo to see how it would look. I mean, it even reacts with the image, with rain dropping on the image, which is really cool, but you can really play around and see what images works best for you. Then for the next few, we are stepping over into the realm of AI, with the first being Gemini. But here are a few ways that you might not be using it already. So if you hold down the power button, you will be greeted with the Gemini Live Assistant, where you can of course ask the questions by either speaking or typing it out. But before you do that, if you click the little lines here, you open up Gemini to do so much more. By doing this, you can now speak to Gemini and use it to brainstorm ideas, have logical chats with about different topics where Gemini will respond to you with context in back and forth conversation. Now, this is of course great if you want to learn something new, as you can follow up with questions and it can respond to you. You can even use it to brainstorm new ideas for work or videos to make in content creation. So this really is a helpful feature. Then you can also use Gemini to find out what song is playing or to find out what song is stuck in your head by simply holding down the home button at the bottom of your screen and clicking on the music icon. From there, you can either hold the phone so it can hear the music that is playing, or you can simply sing or hum the song to find out what it is. Now, depending on how well you do it, it is actually really good at finding music you hum, and from really testing it out in a previous video, it performed really well and only got it wrong a handful of times, which honestly could have been my fault as well. You can of course also have Gemini do a lot of other things by pressing the plus icon, like uploading images for it to have a look at, and even files to have it summarize entire documents. But one cool feature it can also do is summarize an entire YouTube video. So if you're watching a YouTube video, you can hold down the power button and click ask about this video. And then you can simply type, give me a summary of this video, and it will give you a summary of what that video is about, which is actually pretty cool. And if you are on an S25 Ultra, you can even try it with this video. And then lastly is the fact that you can set reminders and have Gemini do tasks for you within your apps. But if you want to control what apps Gemini has access to, here is how you change that. So firstly, go to the Gemini app on your phone, then click on your account at the top right, and then apps. At the top, you will see an explanation of what Gemini is and how it integrates with your phone. But then if you scroll down, you can see what Gemini has access to and some examples of how you can use Gemini with those apps. But of course, you can go much deeper with some of them as well than just what is in my calendar next. Now, some apps will be selected and some won't, but you can really customize what apps have access and how you would like to use Gemini in your day-to-day life. Speaking of day-to-day life, a feature I use daily is caller ID and spam protection. And what this does is it notifies you when someone calls, if it is a robot caller, spam, potential fraud, without you really needing to have the number saved, which is great. It also allows you to report calls and categorize them for other users. And what I really like about it is the fact that it just runs on your phone. You don't need any other apps. So to turn it on, all you need to do is go to settings and search caller ID and spam protection. From here, you can click on the pill icon to turn it on, or you can click on the text to go deeper. Now, when you turn it on, once your phone rings, it will actually load a little, but then it will show you if it is spam, fraud, or whatever. But if you would rather not receive calls from them at all, you can simply click block spam and scam calls, and any call coming in will immediately be blocked, so you don't have to worry about it. Next in the category of communication is creating your own custom stickers to send to people. And this really is for those of you that spend a lot of time sending stickers and could potentially be struggling with finding those stickers that really fit exactly what it is that you want to say. Well, now instead of looking for it, you can make it. How this works is you go into a chat, click on the emoji icon, and then the AI stars icon. From there, you can click on the plus, which will take you to this screen. Now you can type out what the sticker needs to be. For example, a chow chow being carried like a pharaoh. Select your style and then generate. Once you're happy, you can say done and then send it away. It really is that simple. Stepping into the video side of things, here are some features that make a massive difference, with the first being the quality of your videos. If you want to shoot the best possible videos, then you would definitely want to start shooting in log. What log really does is it preserves more details in the highlights and shadow to sort of really dumb it down by shooting in this more flat profile. Now from here, you can also have a lot more flexibility with how you color grade and color correct. But if you don't want to mess with that at all, then you can simply click on the video, go to info, and then select color correct, and your smartphone will do that automatically for you. Now I've seen that if you shoot video with harsher light or a bigger difference between the light and the dark areas, that it does perform better shooting in log and then color correcting in your phone compared to just shooting standard video, even though it is only a small difference if you go that route. So if you really want to see sort of the best results, you will have to, of course, do the grading yourself. Then if you are recording video as well and you want to add those smooth zoom in and zoom outs, and you don't just want to click on the different zoom ranges and have it whip to those, then you can click on the magnifying glass while you are filming and slide your finger up to zoom in or down to zoom out. And the further you swipe away from the center, the faster it will actually zoom in or out. So for example, if you want a slow zoom in, you can simply swipe up a little and hold it in place to have that steady zoom in, or however you want to do it. This does make filming with slow zooms really easy, and if you're someone that does make use of that a lot, then this is a great addition, although it is sort of slightly hidden away. And then lastly is audio arrays, and what I love about audio arrays is really how well it works firstly, and secondly the fact that you can use any mic to record or even download videos to your phone and still use the feature, which is actually pretty cool. So how it works is AI will monitor the audio and then split it into different tracks, for example, music, background noise, voice, and more. And then from there, of course, you can have the freedom of turning each source up or down to make them louder or softer, which is actually really cool. So let's say you record yourself on the beach and you can hear the waves and people around you. Then you can simply turn down the volume of the waves and the people, and potentially even turn yourself up to give a better balance of the audio, and potentially turn an unusable clip into something that you can still use. For me, this is an excellent feature for content creators and even just people that filmed and want to share something a little bit more polished with their friends or family. But that is it for this tips and tricks video. I hope you have learned something new, and I hope that you have some fun exploring your S25 Ultra to really see what it can do and how you can make it perfect for your life. And then until next time, cheers.